Holding me tight, loving me right, giving me life all night. You could be telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time. So just be careful what you take for granted. Yeah, 'cause with me, you could do damage.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Oh, happy new year. So happy to see you guys in the new year. It's 2022, 2020 you. Let's just make things happen this year. It's gonna be a great year. It has got to be. I mean, the past 2 years have been just so draining, but we are still here. We're still popping. We're still looking pretty, right? And of course, if you have subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing while we were on holiday. And if you took part in Dirty December, you need to tell us in the comment section how it was. Did you have fun? And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Join our community, a family, a nice, intimate beauty family. All right, so stay tuned if you want to see how I got this look. This ponytail, we're gonna make it out of braiding hairpiece, and trust me, this piece is available everywhere. I'm 100% sure that it is available in almost like in every country in Africa, everywhere around the world. Like, this is the one hairpiece that you can find. It is so accessible, it's affordable, like there's just no losing with it. And that hairpiece is none other than, yep, you guessed right, Xpression. I know, right? Like, Xpression is usually famous for braids. You know, back in the day, haven't got twisty, Xpression was it. But there are other ways you can just use this hairpiece. Like, there's so much more that you can actually do to get the best out of this hairpiece. And I love the fact that you can even put hot water on it just to activate nice voluminous curls. So today we're gonna be using this hairpiece to make a ponytail. The nice ponytail that you saw in the thumbnail, which is why you clicked the video. And that's what we're gonna do today. So let's get into it. So firstly, you're gonna need, obviously, the pack. You just need one. In fact, sometimes it might be a bit too much, but one pack is sufficient. And then you're going to need a bit of water just to damp down the hair, like your natural hair. And you're going to need some hair gel. Obviously, you guys by now know this is my favorite gel, Style gel in the red tub. That's what we're going to be using today. And of course, you're gonna need some hair cream, and I'll be using the Cantu, right? So the usual tools that you're gonna need is a hairbrush. You're going to need another hairbrush just to sleek down your hair. This is the kind that I usually use. You're gonna need a pair of scissors, and another thing that you're probably going to need, which is very important, is bobby pins. I'm just going to be using the usual bobby pin. I just like the really tighter ones because, you know, they really go a long way, and this is what they look like. That's a good one. And the one product that you're going to need, or rather the one tool you're going to need, is a hair ribbon. So I need to emphasize on the kind of hair ribbon that we're going to use today. Try not to get the ones that, you know, sort of look glued on together, or excuse me, or just have like a pin. I don't have one of those, but you know, those ones that are easy to snap. Try not to use those ones because you really want to get like the real stretch effect out of your ribbon for this one. So disclaimer, please, if you can't find it in your house, just make it a point to get one of these, because you will need one of these. You can get these anywhere really, but I got this specific pack from Mr. Price. I think for a pack of 8 was like 30 Rand, so it's really worth it. And of course, yeah, you're gonna need a silk scarf just to put everything down. And then another optional product that you're gonna need is hairspray. And I'll be using this Ultra Hold spray, which is non-aerosol. And this option is recommended if you plan to have the hairstyle over for more than a day. I brush out my ponytail every night, but if you have intentions of having it over the weekend without having to slick down your hair every day, then you should definitely use holding spray just to keep it in place. Okay, let's get started. That was a long intro. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is we're gonna slick down our hair. In the meantime, just spray a bit of water on it just to make it more manageable. That's how I usually do it. How do you do your hair? Like, but this way, trust me, is the best. So how was your New Year's, guys? Like, did you guys get into dirty December? Like, I feel like we're all just wilding out because in 2 years we haven't really been able to go out, see our friends, see people we haven't seen in a while. So I hope you guys stayed safe, you know, because yeah, dirty December has a way of getting the best of us. And whew, we're in January. What are your New Year's goals? Like, what are your plans? I don't want to say resolutions because I never said those, but like, how are your New Year resolutions going on? What are your plans? But what I could tell you though is just do whatever that makes you happy this year. That, like, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you've always wanted to explore, the time to start is now. Like, there's no more looking back. Like, the world is moving at a different pace right now with all the pandemics. One thing it should teach us is that you live once and you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, so now I'm just slicking down my hair. I've already applied a bit of gel. Talking to wow, I'm not focusing on what I'm supposed to be focusing on. About that much gel, just to properly slick down my hair. And at this time, you really just want to decide where you're gonna have your ponytail. I'm gonna go a bit higher because we're gonna have nice curls to show off. So I'm just gonna go just slightly higher. And you know, with this hairpiece, you can really like go nuts, guys. You can do like a jumbo braid. You could do like pigtails. Like, you could really, really go a long way. Okay. So, like, literally just wanna make sure that all your hair is in place. See what I mean about like the ribbon, like going all out for mankind. Right, we're nice and sleek. Just gonna add a bit more gel just to make sure that it gets really sleek down. All right, next up, I'm gonna go in with the holding spray. You can use the aerosol one. There's really no real reason. It's just that sometimes the non-aerosol ones, when it comes to natural hair, it doesn't leave any residue for sure. So if you're 100% that the aerosol spray, holding spray that you're going to use doesn't have residue, it's not gonna leave any flakes, then go for it. But this one, 100, it's guaranteed there won't be flakes, right? And it's just slightly safer on your hair. So yes, I'd recommend this. This is the brand Perfect Touch. I think I got it at Pick n Pay for about 50 Rand. But we'll just double check. Okay. All right, now that the hair is sleeked down, we're gonna do our edges. Everybody's favorite part, edges. So for edges, I usually still go in with the Eco Style gel, but sometimes the Eco Style gel doesn't do like a really good job if you have 4C hair. It works with any other hair type. My hair type, as you guys know by now, is 4B, so it does really do a good job to edges on my hair. But sometimes with 4C hair, it's not the best, so I would recommend edge control. A lot of brands have edge control, like your ORS. Got to Be Glue also has edge control. Today I'll be using this one from Hair City. Hair City sent this to me, so we're gonna try it out. It's the Hair City edge control. So we're gonna really try this out. It's just gel but harder. You know, it really does take down like 4C hair. Like, even if you look at it, its consistency, it's kind of, it's harder. So we're gonna try that out today for our edges. How do you guys like your edges? I don't like my edges to be too out there, but it works for some people. Like, but just try to make sure that it looks like baby hair and not like something else, like your hair, like you pulled your hair out. You don't want to make it too obvious that that's what you did. So right now I'm literally just pulling a bit of hair out just to demonstrate what I'm talking about in terms of how far you can go with them. Alrighty, so I'm going to grab my edge brush. You can use a toothbrush for this one, and then just brush forward in the front, and then the first corner you just swoop. I like the perfect swoop. Okay. I want it to look like baby hair. Right. Yo, it's so hot. And we didn't even get the perfect kind of summer, so ew. All right, now that that's done, our edges are done. You're gonna grab your silk scarf, and then this is like one of the magic tricks, just to sleek down your hair like proper. Like it lays down flat, flat, flat. So I really, really recommend this step. Okay. And tighten it up. Silk scarf, guys, silk. Silk or satin. Just something that's not gonna lift your hair, okay? Just gonna stick it down even more. Okay, that was too tight. Now I can't put this piece behind. Alrighty, that's looking cute. It's actually looking kind of cute. Alright, now let's move to the hairpiece part. Alright, so let's open her up. This is where you're gonna need scissors, of course. Hardly. Okay, so just gonna take her out of her packaging. All right, these hair pieces usually come with a ribbon, but don't use it. It's not like, it doesn't go a long way. Like, it's gonna snap, or it doesn't even allow you to go beyond this. So don't use that one. All right, so we're just gonna roll it out, right? And at this point, I guess this is where you decide, do you wanna have a jumbo braid? I should actually do like a shorts video just demonstrating different hairstyles you can do with these hair pieces, because you can really go a long way with these. Okay, and it tangles a lot, so be careful. All right, so we're just gonna cut off the rubber band it comes with off, because we need to maneuver it. Okay. All right, the next step is I'm gonna cut it because it's way too long. It's like probably 33 inches. So that's a bit too long for me. That's not the look I'm going for. But as a jumbo braid, it's amazing this way. All right. So now you have two sections like that, which is what you want. Just gonna put the other away. Disclaimer, try not to do this on a carpet. You're not gonna like yourself after that. So just make sure your flooring actually allows for this kind of mess, because it really gets messy. All right, the next step we're going to do is we're gonna pull these out just to make the ends look a bit more longer and not this blunt cut that we have. So I'm just gonna speed up the camera so that we don't spend too much time watching this part. All right, so I've already brushed out the hair, and you wanna smooth it out so that the ends look like that. Elongated is the word we're looking for. So I've smoothed it out and brushed it out, and I've bent the middle. So when we cut it, remember it was this long. I don't know if you can see that, but then you just bend it in the middle just to get the perfect length. All right, if you want to go longer, you can go longer, but this is the length we're going to be using for this tutorial. All right, now the next step is I'm going to show you how to turn it into a ponytail using a ribbon. So what you want to do is you want to, as you're holding it in the middle here, right? I hope I'll be able to like demonstrate this really properly, because once you grasp it, you're done, right? So you're just gonna hold the middle, and then you're going to bend the ribbon like that, just in the middle. You're just gonna hold it in the middle like this, right? Vertically. And then once you've pressed it on like this, right? You're going to slide it horizontally underneath like that. I hope you guys can hear me. So it's holding like this. And then you're gonna open this part, and then you're gonna slide the other part of the ribbon through this part, and then you're going to pull. Voila. So we have a nice secure ponytail. So see, you just pull it and then it'll just keep going. I really hope you guys got that. Like, I hope you got that. All right, now that it's like this, you're going to spritz a bit of water. You're gonna get your water bottle and then you're gonna spritz just to make it more manageable. Right. Since it's curls, I'll be using flexi rods, but if you don't have flexi rods, you can braid the hair. So I'm going to do flexi rods on one side, and then I'm going to show you how you can braid it just to get the utmost curl that you're looking for. But flexi rods are not necessary. I just like them. But with Xpression, all you need to do is braid the hair and then you're good to go, literally. All right, now that it's nice and smoothed out and manageable, let's start braiding. So what I usually recommend is that you put this through a doorknob or any secure place where you'll be able to do the braiding. But if you don't have one, you can still use your lap and your table or whatever. It's just going to be less daunting if you use a secure place. Right. All right, let's start curling. So the other thing that you can do is actually just put the ribbon through and put it on your wrist. And when it's on your wrist, you just pull the hair out like that. Just take a section, keep brushing just to smooth out the hair. And if it's not smooth enough, just add a bit of water and then you'll be good to go. And then you just flip it over your hand like that, and then you start braiding. So this method is really cool if you don't have like a secure place to do this method. Okay, I'm just working it out. You probably won't be able to see it in the camera, but I'm braiding. I'm getting a braid. So I know it looks kind of messy right now, but trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, let's braid. I'm gonna speed up the camera. Right, so I did a braid off camera, and this is the side it should be if you want the tight curls that we're going for. But if you want looser curls, then your braid will be bigger. Right, so right now I'm just going to demonstrate on how to use a flexi rod on this like I did. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need some water, and then you're going to smooth it out, right? Because Xpression can be a bit slippery sometimes, which makes it harder to manage and harder to work with. So you smooth it out, and then you're gonna grab this flexi rod. I'll be using two different sizes. I'll be using this size and this size. These are the two sizes I'm going to be using. We're gonna start with this one. All right, it's just for variation of curls. There's no real reason. So you start at the top like that, and then you twist your hand. And then you let go, and then you do that. I don't know what's okay. You guys see? And then you just twist it like that, right until you secure it. Okay, you twist it up, and then you secure the curl like that. You bend the other end over the other, and then you have the perfect flexi rod installation. All right, so we're just gonna repeat this over the rest of the hair, and then we'll be right back. All right, so this is what the final product should look like. I've rolled off camera just the rest of the hair, And this is what it should look like, nice and secure. All right, so the next part, which is interesting, but we're not gonna do it on camera. I really don't think it's necessary for us to do it on camera, is that we are going to dip this in hot water. You're gonna pour hot water over this, the entire ponytail. That's what we'll call it for now. You're just going to put hot boiling water straight from the kettle, and then you're gonna dip it in hot water for about 20 minutes. Leave it in there for about 20 minutes and then put it out to air dry. Very, very important. If you are going to use a hair dryer, make sure it's on cool setting and not on hot, because it will burn the piece. But I don't recommend a hair dryer. I really recommend that you just towel dry it and then put it outside or leave it on your door or whatever, but outside is usually best. It's quicker. And then in about an hour or so, depending on the weather, you will get this. This should be dry. So now we're gonna roll out the curls and see the final product before we put it on our head. So now we're gonna roll out the curls, and then you're gonna need a bit of hair oil. I'll be using this Mizani hair oil from Hair City, but you can use any oil really. It really does not matter, just so that when you curl out the hair, that it's nice and smooth. All right, so you're just going to need a few drops of that. Your hands must always be oily. All right, you're gently going to open up the curl and then twist it out like that. Try not to be rough with it. So see, that's the curl pattern we're getting. So pretty. And then we're going to do this. We're gonna speed it up and do it throughout the rest of the ponytail. Alright guys, so these are the final results. Oh, I'm in love, let me show you. I've just put on extra oil just to make it nice and shiny. But this is the final result, look at that. Using Xpression guys, and it is so soft and just look at that. How cool are these curls? Nice and girly. So we're gonna pop them on because I'm excited. I love these curls. I'm just gonna take this off. Yes! and it's super sleek down, just how I like it. All right, so let's get the curl, a ponytail, a curly ponytail. Just going to put it around a bit, and you want to look down, and then you're gonna put this on your natural ponytail. Okay. Twice is sufficient, and then we're gonna flip it over. Look at that. All right, so the next thing you want to do is you want to take about an inch piece like this, and then we're gonna roll it around the ponytail just to make it look more neater. Okay. And more secure. All right, and this is what the final look is like. All right. So we're gonna put it into a bun. Just gonna flip it over, and you're gonna grab another ribbon. This is how you get the effortless, messy curl bun. Then we're just gonna repeat the other side. Be delicate because you kind of want the curls to like hang out, you know? Just look effortless, guys. Okay. I'm gonna repeat it again. All right. Just gonna separate these curls. It's a big bun, but it's a pretty one. Okay, you just find a home. The other curls, then bring them over the side, and there's our final look. Okay, you can secure with bobby pins, but it's pretty secure right now. How pretty is that? There's the final look. So I'm just gonna pop on some makeup, some girly makeup, make this whole look cute, pop on some hoops, and we're gonna be ready to go, and we'll be right back. Well, this is the final look. I added a bit of pink lipstick just to be extra girly, some hoop earrings because you can never go wrong with hoop earrings. And what do you guys think? Oh my word, I think it's amazing. It's the back, it's the top. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section if you're gonna try it. I think it's worth a try. I mean, I will of course list all the things that I used in the description box and their prices and where to get them. So happy creating, you guys. All right, see you in the next video. Don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. Bye.